everyone. I'm Dr. Angela Drummond Matthews. Welcome to Week 8 of Composition 1. Last week, you wrote your first major essay. I hope that went well. If you had any problems, please let me know. This week, we're going to start our new unit on visual analysis. What is visual analysis? In a regular analysis, we break something into its component parts in order to examine how it works. For example, when we analyze a poem, we look at what kinds of words are used, what kinds of figurative language like similes or metaphors, what kind of rhythmic structure is used like iambic pentameter, what features of sound are present like rhyme, alliteration, and assonance. We look at all of those things and more. Then we use what we found to explain how the poet created meaning of the poem using those tools. We do the same thing in a visual analysis, but with an image, instead of with a piece of literature. Why is it important to understand visual analysis? In our modern world, we're bombarded with images all the time. There are commercials in shows we watch. There are images that communicate information to us on our smartphones and computers. We get news and information increasingly in an image-based format rather than from newspapers. Everywhere we go, images are communicating with us. It's important to understand how people are using images to communicate, persuade, and influence viewers. The most common use of images to communicate in our world is advertising. Let's look at an ad as an example. Here's an ad put out by Moms Demand Action. The text at the top reads, "One child is holding something that's been banned in America to protect them. Guess which one?" Looking carefully at the image, we see one child holding a Kinder Egg and the other child holding an automatic weapon. The text at the bottom reads, "We won't sell Kinder chocolate eggs in the interest of child safety. Why not assault weapons?" What's the context or background for this image? Kinder Eggs are a chocolate candy with a toy inside. You might have seen the Kinder Eggs in stores, but the original version had the toy inside the chocolate. In order to get around the ban, the company has now made a version for the US with the toy outside the chocolate. During the same time as the Kinder Egg ban, school shootings were increasing in the United States. What is this image trying to convey? Let's break it down a bit. The setting is a classroom. We can see the common trappings of school, such as pictures on the wall, a chalkboard, and even the detail of a sneaker inside a desk. The lighting of the classroom is dim, with most of the light shining on the children. The children are also in the center of the frame. Both of these elements force the viewer to focus on the children. This image is also using a design element called juxtaposition. Juxtaposition is placing two items next to each other to encourage comparison. Here, the gun is juxtaposed with a Kinder Egg. The children are also in juxtaposition. One is juxtaposed with the egg and the other is juxtaposed with the gun. The children are not smiling to indicate the seriousness of the issue. If we followed the comparison suggested by the juxtaposition, we notice that the gun seems more dangerous than the Kinder Egg. It does not look appropriate for the child to be holding the gun. It does look appropriate for the child to be holding candy. The text explains that the laws do not support what would appear to us to be appropriate. That gives us the message that if we would protect kids from Kinder Eggs, we should also protect them from assault weapons. If I were going to make a thesis statement about this picture, I might say, the Moms Demand Action ad conveys the need for stronger gun laws by using lighting, juxtaposition, and text. In order to break down an image, we need to understand what the component parts of an image are. If you took art appreciation, you might be familiar with some of these elements. This week, we're going to learn about what visual analysis is and how to go about creating one. We'll learn some of the basic strategies for breaking down images into their design elements. And we'll explore how to go about putting our analysis into an essay. You'll have readings, discussion questions, Cornell notes, and quizzes this week, so be sure to budget your time during the week. That's all for now. Remember to check in on the discussion board. We'll have an optional class discussion on Friday. Check Blackboard for times. Work hard and stay safe. Bye-bye.